and welcome to you all. My name is Vishal, and this is our APMP cohort. Let me just do a voice check. Let me just see if all is working fine on various platforms where we are streaming at the moment. One is Zoom. Of course, we are on Zoom. Then we are on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Let me just do a double check on it. Everything is working fine as far as the. Okay, it seems to be we are getting feedback and everything is good. So this is our session number 25. We will not take without further ado. We will just quickly move into our APMP cohort. APMP is Association for Proposal Management Professionals. If you are, in layman terms, if you are doing bids or you're submitting quotations or perhaps you're doing tenders, this is the association for you. It gives you knowledge, it gives you the best practices. Maybe your company is not following it, doesn't matter. But if you want to grow and if you want to, as an individual, if you want to know how the world-class organizations are working, and also want to know that the normal pitfalls or the usual pitfalls or the problems that you are facing, are your other peers in the same organization or in another organization, are they also facing the same? So this is the platform for that, and you're more than welcome to join us every week. 15 minutes is only what we study. That is how we study. We study in bite sizes, and that's how we read the body of knowledge of concerned of the book that we are or the knowledge area that we want to learn. For example, NFPA we are learning. We do CFPS book club. We do the book club for NFPA 101, which is just going to follow after this. And then we also do an NFPA 72, from where everything started. We are reading 2022 edition, and we are at the moment at we are at the 18th chapter, section 5 of 18th chapter, and we would be finishing that very soon. So we take 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour as the cohort is there, and we make sure that we just open up the book and read it. Maybe it will just jog our memory, or maybe it will make us see the body of knowledge or code or standard from a different perspective and give you more clarity. So that's the intention. And of course, it gets boring at times. Let me be very clear, straightforward to you, because we are reading the text as it is. It's not literature, it's code standards and best practices. As far as the APMP is concerned, body of knowledge is a best practices as well. As when you're doing bids, how should you present your bid? How should you, at what stage you should start doing your bids? It's even before, at the time when the client who's going to pay the money, when they think about having a project or a software or a service, your bid starts from that particular day. So it's not when when this RFP or the tender is being released, then you have to respond to it. That's a reactive response. By the time your competitors might have already got the insight that are not there in the official RFP that has been released. Yeah, at times people are not, it's not that they don't have the ability, but it's the procurement department that is writing these RFPs, and they don't have the luxury of time to write these RFP to the point with what they want. So there are a lot of information which is there between the lines, which if you have not started following up this bid before the bid has even been released, you're going to lose a lot of information. And that is what we are reading at the moment. If you see, we have already done the understanding business development. We are at the focus on the customer knowledge area at the moment. From this knowledge area, we have already studied compliance and responsiveness, customer analysis and competitor intelligence, customer relationship management systems. It's not only the system that CRMs that you have out there are plenty of them. It also emphasizes on the human touch with each other, having that human intelligence in your client's office, having that information wherein you know At the end of the day, all the trade that is done is an emotional touch at one place or other. If even if it's a B2B selling or it's a B2C selling, whatever kind of it's the emotions which is driving the whole bid. Yes, money matters, but at times the client is also might even oversee it, especially the private clients. I don't know about the government clients. Might even oversee the lowest bid. They might see it to be suspicious as well. Maybe these guys have made some mistake in their bid as far as commercial is concerned, so they might go that route also. So how you need to get those information. The moment you give the impression to the RFP generator, the client, that you are the one who have understood the problem, you are the one who have got their hot buttons, and you are the as a bidder, you are the one who knows their problem. The moment the win story of your bid starts being written then and there. So that is the customer relation management system that we are talking about. Developing a business case. That is the business case on the both sides of the table, as well as the seller, as well as the buyer. Then the developing opportunity or capture management strategy. We're going to discuss this now as well when we talk about the highlighted one, which is linking opportunity. And developing the solution cost, of course, that's what it boils down to. Executive summaries, very important topic. We might come back to this executive summary at a later stage. Again, we have already covered it. We might come back to it with the perspective of various industries. I talked about it from the software industry and the construction industry. Maybe we might get some guests on board, maybe from a telecom industry, and they can come back and tell you how in telecom industry they write it. Then feature benefits and discriminators, then linking opportunity plans to proposal content. So this is what we're going to start today. And this is our 15 minutes of today. So the first thing, that what is linking opportunity or capture plan to proposal content? Now, this is a title given in the APMP body of knowledge. So what it means is, when the bid started, when the customer thought about a project, be it a construction project, be it a telecom project, be it a customers, you know about the customer's mission, vision, and values, the customer's hot buttons, a competitive assessment. Of course, that's what we said. Your win strategies. Let's say you know that your competitor has the ADS server login already, and you need to find out a API which can tie into that, tie into the ADS Active Directory server, and you can give those strategies out, and you need to find out. And your win themes, then your discriminators. Discriminators, I will just run through one more time, is this. We saw this ikigai I was talking about to be the ikigai of your feature, benefit, and discriminator. This is your discriminator, which is a sweet spot, a spot where the customer needs it, competitor does not have it, and we, as in the bidders, we have it. So very quickly we will go through this. So that is the discriminators, and then the anticipated actions necessary to win. Of course, maybe you will have to, after doing your bid, maybe you have to do a presentation over there, ask for that presentation. Maybe you make a proof of concept also. Okay, there are many softwares out there these days which can do that for you. And as far as the construction industries are concerned, maybe a proof of concept as a drawing, a 3D drawing, wherein you can walk through the whole building and tell them that this is what we are looking for. We understood this is what you want, and this is the entrance, kind of entrance you want. And you can give those kind of proof of concepts. That is a part of the action, anticipated action that would be necessary to win. And of course, this all will need money and resources, which your management should be able to. That's the reason management buy-in also is required. Okay, this next thing that you need to do is extend your opportunity or capture planning into a user-friendly proposal plan. Okay. One of the established practice, and which suggests that more than half of an opportunity or capture plan, it will become the proposal management plan. So whatever you're captured, it will become as your, let's say, work breakdown structure for your proposal management, as your proposal management plan, how you want to manage this proposal. So it will be key pointers that you want to put into into your proposal. For example, you have done these kind of projects before, with a Fortune 100 company or Fortune 50 company, you want to highlight it, that how did you did with them. So maybe you put a small case study. So that becomes a work breakdown structure in one of your proposal. So that you need to understand the customer issues. You need to verbalize them again into your own words, so that the customer can, when you read through your RFP, they say that, yeah, these guys have understood what we have, what problems we have. The customer perception of the discriminators. So when it comes to discriminators, we might oversell ourselves. For example, iPhone 40. I don't have anything with anything against iPhone, so I'm just giving an example. So somebody comes to you and says, see, iPhone 14, it's a good server, it's a good piece of mobile phone, and you end the question, and the customer ends your question with so what. So you do that so what analysis. Is this information key for the customer? Will it make any difference to them? They have to spend more money on it. As far as the features are concerned, maybe the features are the same. Yeah, you will get more crisp photos, but is the customer looking for that? Maybe the photograph they want to take is only in a closed room with the field of view of the camera within the room itself, not expending too much. So they don't need that high specification, right? Then you draft your theme statements as well. So okay, so that is you make the draft itself and you start linking with it, and you draft your value propositions as well. And ensure careful maintenance and oversight of your opportunity or capture plan. It happens. People in the rush of getting a proposal through, there are oversights that happens. So just make sure that you keep maintaining it. For example, there was a important value in one of your let's say infogram you have made it, and that value is missing, or that value is not in line with what the industry is doing. So you might be, you might be misleading the customer, even if it sounds to be true as per your calculation. So validate all those information. Create a summary sheet of key information, very important. We will see that an example like this. Okay, so on one column, what is the buyer asking for? What is the competitor offering? What is our win themes? Okay, risk, buyer, worries. That is a risk. What is the buyer worrying about? Then top proofs. Okay, top proofs and our innovations. Okay, that's goes over there. For example, for this one of the innovations wherein say the iconic building to regenerate pool areas. The innovation that the companies are selling to the client is that the solar powered bicycle rentals. So they can use the solar powered bicycle rentals as well, not only to generate money, but of course align themselves to the, maybe that's one of their values or mission vision. Okay. So I just realized that I've missed, I was not on this screen. So those are the slides that we were talking about in our previous discussion, and we have overshooted by 3 minutes for today. I think if you want to take a screenshot, or you can just go through and take these screenshots, if you will. Okay, we are more than less done for today. Either ways, people who are on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, these slides would be there. My bad, I didn't switch the screen. Didn't realize that I've spoken everything, but the slides were not there. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of our session today. You have been a very awesome audience, both on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook,